Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video, not only do I have a pack opening for everybody, but I also have a deck profile, and we'll be featuring the deck that I used at this past weekend's Win a Box of Brilliant Stars tournament at Taps Games Edmonton. Now, this was for the current format, which was Sword and Shield up until Fusion Strike. So I ended up playing Duraludon. I hadn't played a whole lot in person with the deck, or actually pretty much anything up until this point. Right, the last tournament that I officially played in was back in September, where they just literally released Evolving Skies, and that's where Single Strike Urshifu was just dominant. It was destroying pretty much everything. And that was actually one of my other predictions as well, was that, Duraludon having a not so great single strike matchup. I predicted that there wasn't going to be a lot of single strike Urshifu, just because of the amount of Mews that were being played right now. And there was actually only one Mew in the entire tournament, and then there was actually I'd say about 50% of them were single strike Urshifu, which is absolutely crazy. So yeah, Duraludon I think beats Mew. If you can survive the initial onslaught, right, then and push through it, then you just outlast them, right, because they can't heal. Jolteon, the damage output is just way too low for it to contend with it, right? You're practically have to 4-hit KO Duraludon. And keep in mind, too, is that Jolteon is pretty much their only main attacker, so if you're able to get through, really two of them, you pretty much win the game. Rapid Strike Urshifu, both the Dark version and the Melony version. So the Melony version, I think, is a lot easier to deal with, just because they're more dependent on the Rapid Strike energy, and that they don't play a whole lot of waters. I think most lists play 3, but it typically ranges from 2 to 4. So if you're able to just kind of play around those, you have the game. And then the Dark version, that one's a little bit tougher, just because they have a little bit more basic energy into the deck as well. Single prizers, like the Galarian Moltres version, right, and the Hoopa. I didn't think that was going to be played because it's not really that too great of a deck or really popular. Turbozation as well. So that one there is not a bad matchup. I think it's it's better for the Zacian deck, but it's not as bad as, let's say, going against single strike Urshifu. So, and then Gengar as well. Lastly, Duraludon I feel like can beat that, just because they play a lot more special energy with hiding energy and single strike energy, right, and not a whole lot of basic darkness. So yeah, so that's my thoughts on it. So let's get into the deck profile. So we have 3 Duraludon VMAX, 3 Duraludon V, and then 2 Zacian V. So Zacian there, 220 HP, 2 retreat cost, weak to fire, resistance to grass, right? Pretty much average for a metal type. It's got an amazing ability, Intrepid Sword. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Attach any metal energy that you find there to it, and then your turn ends. So that ability I used actually a lot during the game. I probably used it anywhere from like 10 to 15 times on the whole tournament, and I was maybe successful on it maybe like once, right? So I'm not really too happy with it. I might consider taking it out, but we will see. Braid Blade there for 3 metal. If it does 230, then this Pokemon can't attack next turn. Can't use that attack next turn. So, yeah, pretty crazy. Duraludon there, the regular V, 220 HP, resistance to grass, weak to fire, retreat cost of 3. Pretty much average for something like him. Hard coat, you take 30 less damage from attacks, which is pretty cool. And then its attack there for 3 colorless, Gatling Slug, 10 damage plus 40 more damage for each metal energy attached to this Pokemon. So you're very rarely going to ever use that attack. You don't play Duraludon V to use that attack. You play it to get to the VMAX. And actually, speaking of the VMAX, 330 HP, retreat cost of 3. Weakness and resistance to nothing. It's got the amazing ability Skyscraper, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's from your opponent's Pokemon that has any special energy attached. Pretty good. And then G-Max Pulverization there for 1 fighting and 2 metal, does 220. And then this attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So pretty good. And that does it for the Pokemon in this deck. Pretty standard. Only 8 Pokemon. You typically run this with an extremely low bench. Maybe like 2 spots in the entire game. And one of the big things with this deck is that it gives your opponent a lot of mulligans. So if you're able to not mulligan out, then you're actually doing way better. And then on to the trainer support and stadiums. So we got 4 Adventurers Discovery, 4 Bosses Orders, 4 Professors Research, 3 Avery, 2 Raihan, and then 4 Crystal Cave. So Adventurers Discovery searches all the Pokemon in our deck. Boss's Orders, you make your opponent switch to whatever you want. Research, discard your hand and draw 7. Great card to just restart. Avery, draw 3 cards. If you drew any cards in this way, your opponent discards Pokemon from their bench until they have 3. So this is actually really good against setup decks, right? This is really good against things like Mew or pretty much anything that plays a Inteleon line, right? So you're able to kind of mess around with that, which is good. Raihan here is a great come from behind card. You know, all you need to do is have 1 energy attached to Duraludon. Then you play Raihan, get that metal energy card or fighting, right? Onto it again. Search to the VMAX, and then attach, evolve to VMAX, and then you got a Duraludon VMAX ready to go. So pretty awesome. Crystal Cave, you heal 30 from each of your metal and dragon type Pokemon. So this is pretty awesome. And that's the stadiums and the supporters. So we'll get to the trainer cards, right? So the trainer cards are pretty much stuff that just help the deck, you know, to improve the deck, to go along with the strategy. So we're trying to be really disruptive, right, and tank. So this is why we play Crushing Hammer, 4 of them. Pokegear is good to search out the supporter that we need. 4 Team Yell Towel. So this is where you heal 50. 3 Big Charm, 2 Switch, an Air Balloon, and a Tool Scrapper. So Crushing Hammer, you can discard an energy card. So this is great for targeting basic energy cards. Pokegear, like I said, you can find a supporter in the top 7. Yell Towel, so this is actually really good. And you can use this too, even if your opponent's active has damage on it, because more than likely you're going to be 2-hit KOing anyway, right? So if you do that, if they have to heal damage, 50 damage, okay, next turn you just kill them anyway, right? Big Charm. So this turns Duraludon into an absolute monster to 360 HP, which is good. Switch there. Pretty much does what it does. You switch your Pokemon. Air Balloon. The retreat cost is 2 less, and Tool Scrapper to get rid of those pesky tools on your opponent's side of the field. I may cut a Switch or an Air Balloon here and put in something else, just because I didn't really use them a lot in this game, but we will see. And then on to the energy cards. So the energy cards are pretty standard as well. We don't play a whole lot of them. We play 12 of them. So we have 8 metal and 4 fighting, right? The metal there is for the Duraludon and the Zacian. And then the metal, or pardon me, the fighting is for the VMAX. It's pretty much what allows us to attack. So, and that is the deck, right? So this list ended up getting me 3 wins and 2 losses in the tournament, right? Which is awesome. And it also awarded me 6 booster packs, which we got 3 Chilling Reign and then 3 Brilliant Stars. Right, so I picked Chilling Reign. I could have gotten Evolving Skies or Battle Styles, but I wanted Chilling Reign just because I wanted some more code cards. And that I also wanted the chance to hopefully pull an alternate art in that set. I haven't pulled any from that set, so it'd be cool if I pull one here. And then obviously Brilliant Stars is the new set, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into the opening. So we'll start off with Chilling Reign here. Chilling Reign. Obviously want to get that Moltres card. So we got, there's a Reboot, Scolipede. There's another Avery there, so nothing in that one. We'll do Zapdos next. All right. Castform and a Blaziken VMAX. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty actually happy with that. I can't remember if I have one of these. I think I may have one. But you know, I'm definitely able to play a second copy now, which is cool. So that's awesome. That's a good pull. And then the last pack here of Chilling Reign, we have Volcarona, and I also pulled the Larvesta right before it too, which is cool. Another Melony, and that's it. So that's it for the Chilling Reign, and on to the Brilliant Stars. We'll start off with Whimsicott here. Obviously, we're hoping for a Charizard or Arceus. I haven't opened a whole lot of this. I've only opened a box and 2 build and battle decks, but I should be getting some more this week. Ooh, blue, and this is Vaporeon. Nice. Trainer Gallery card. Awesome. And a Mothim. Double Turbo Energy as well, which is pretty cool. It's one of the best cards in the set. Awesome. Pardon me. So we're doing pretty good so far. We got a couple of hits in this opening with the Blaziken VMAX and the Trainer Gallery blue and his Vaporeon. So we can still hopefully pull something good here. Executor and a Holo Empoleon. So this is pretty cool. Let's see what this does. If this Pokemon is in your discard pile, and if you have no cards in your hand, you may put this Pokemon onto your bench, and if you do, draw 3 cards. That's pretty cool. And another double turbo. So that's awesome. So we've had 2 ultra rares and a holo. And now we're on to the last pack of Brilliant Stars. Hopefully we can get that Zard. Let's go. Let's get this. Alright. Another black code card. Axew and... Oh! Arceus V-Star. Nice. Awesome. This was awesome. Holy smokes. I've been wanting one of these. I just finished getting a V. I think it was like a week or two ago. And so now I got the V-Star. Right? And that gives me a 1-1 line, which is awesome. Just need to get a couple more of each. And then we are set. Awesome pull. What an awesome opening here. And then we got Dark Berry, Clang, and then Gabite as well. So super awesome opening today. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the deck profile as well, featuring one of my favorite Pokemon, Duraludon, in the Sword and Shield series. And yeah, stay tuned for this upcoming Wednesday's live gameplay videos. I'll be posting another week of Fusion Strike until I get some more of my more Brilliant Stars, and then I can put some Brilliant Stars legal decks together, and we can go from there. So pretty cool. And obviously next Friday's deck profile as well. And then Monday's another opening video. So awesome. Thank you so much. And be sure to give a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on this, and let me know what you guys think about this, you know, in my videos. What would you like to see, right? And I'm willing to pretty much go anywhere at this point. So yeah, awesome. Thank you for watching, and take care, everybody.